All right, let's look at some pre-market stuff and kind of get our heads in the game here. This is 5-minute chart for the two indexes. I do MNQ and MES, what most of our users will trade. I trade mostly that, or I do trade the minis in certain situations. But let's run this back a little bit. Just to go over what happens overnight. Here's your open. It's very rotational starting out. By the time we get to, let's see here, kind of breaking down past 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. my time, that's Central Time. Pretty good rundown, made our pre-market low. London starts buying it immediately, right there. You know, it bottoms at the London Open. They run it all the way back to this pre-market high. And this is a level that we'd marked on our charts from Tuesday, still in play. We've seen a significant, sell-off here since around 7. That's happened the last couple of days, I think, certainly yesterday. But the treasuries, and I've just got ZB plus ZN here, they started giving this signal around 6:30 when they broke through their 200, and it's been, they're selling these treasuries, yields up, equities down. So that's kind of what we've seen. We don't have ticks yet. We don't have VOLD ratios or the AD ratio yet. We are getting some extension though, different signs of it here. This is an extension on the MACD down here. This is an extension on the ES side. We're in an exhaustion area on ADX also. So that's kind of that rundown going on that. Let's go look at our volume profile here. Put key ranges to sleep. Turn on the volume profile. We've got a lot of price action above yesterday's volume profile here. We'll see as soon as this thing loads. Here's yesterday's volume profile. Value area, we're obviously up. This would be and really is a bullish read over Globex VWAP being up here. They've found, they've accepted a higher value here, certainly in the Globex, and we'll see if it happens in. We'll see if that carries through to the cash session. We continue to see this. It's not going to carry through to the cash session. That's the biggest thing going right now in terms of what we're watching during the day. There is no particular news today. If we were to go look at the economic calendar, there's nothing going on today except a speaker later on. Bar chart has the gamma flip point for these options dealers pretty close. We're right in here, right on it. So that means we might see some kind of neutral-ish hedging from them, which would compress volatility. The last couple of days we've been way down here, and they've been chasing price, and we've seen huge, sharp moves with big ATR, and we have smaller ATR overnight. It's picked up here recently since 7, but it's a little bit milder looking day to me. Now we'll just have to see what happens. We've got a fear gauge here. CNN's money. This fear gauge is usually pretty effective. They have fear driving the market still. So kind of a mixed signal. They've run it up to Globex. We've had moves down below the 21, moving down below the 200 on the shortest time frames. We're not there yet on 5 minute and above. Let's go back and turn on our key ranges. Turn that off. So here we are overnight with our previous highs. We're right on yesterday's high at H1. You guys can go find it if you're not members. These are institutional levels overnight. We're finding some support here just above it again on that level we drew Tuesday. So you've got a level here at 29,540-ish as an upward bound. You ought to look at 28,275 as a lower bound today for really important levels. And the pre-market highs and lows also can be effective. So we're right up. That is right on our level up there that we drew, and the pre-market low right now is 255. So we pay attention to these levels on both indexes because these guys follow each other. One of them will turn the other one around when they hit these key levels. This is on the ES side. They're very similar looking, so that is helpful for us. Let's see on our 2, 5, 10, and 15 here. We're in the middle of our 5-day range of highs and lows. So there's H5, L3 at the bottom of it. Pretty centered in that. There's that 15 hitting that level that we drew. Same thing here, and we've had the 200s really coming down. The 21s really coming down to these 200s, really starting to do it. Especially when that 8 crosses, that's be the first signal. We get really that. That structure on the longer time frames is changing, and MACD is given, excuse me, a signal from the bottom up there off of some of that extension there. So that's what we're seeing. This is what the workspace is about, guys, is just having this situational awareness of where we're at. So no events today, nothing in the news. We're going to be barring that, we're going to be watching these yields very closely. They continue to drop. The tendency is for the opening break to be with the direction of these treasuries. So we may have already gotten most of that, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So it's a mixed signal. We have a very bullish Globex VWAP above value, and we have some negatives working in the terms of these treasury prices. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.